Good morning! It's a very exciting day, guys. Today is the eclipse. I am super excited to see the moon and the sun have a nice rendezvous and make the sky do funky things. So I live near-ish to both Nashville and Hopkinsville, Kentucky. So like two areas. It's going right past where we live. Some of my family is going to stay in town, but we're going to drive the hour and a half to my grandmother's house in Nortonville, Kentucky, tiny little town, but it's kind of near Hopkinsville, and so we will hopefully be able to be in the total eclipse then, because here I think it's like 96% totality or something. It's gonna be pretty much a total eclipse. So I was walking these over. We have family that came in to town, I want to say from Pennsylvania. My brother came in from Texas with his wife, but these say visit Murray, Kentucky, feels like home. And say total solar eclipse. So you have to have eclipse glasses to view the sun. I'm actually kind of curious to see if you can see this. I've never actually looked at the sun through these. Okay, so if you look at the sun through these, I don't know, you see that tiny dot? That's what it will look like to view it through these. That's funky, man. But so yeah, we're basically just gonna see a little ring go around. So I'm just taking these glasses over to our guests because we had extra. One of our guests was not able to make it. I'll keep y'all updated because there should be later I can film, like there's supposed to be like a 360 sunset or something like when this happens. So I'm really excited to see it. You have to have these solar eclipse glasses on because you can't look at the sun. But that's something they like teach us when we're little. And I don't think people like naturally want to look at the sun. I remember when they taught us that in elementary school, they were like, don't ever look at the sun. Then kids wanted to look at the sun because we were like, oh, why? And then we were like, ow. I personally cannot look at the sun. I have really sensitive eyes, so like if a room is even just the slightest bit too bright, or even on a gray day where the sun's kind of like distributed everywhere, I just have really sensitive eyes. You can see me squinting right now. I cannot look at the sun, so I don't know if there's something that changes about it during the eclipse. Like obviously I want to be able to see it, so it'll be cool to be able to see it with the glasses, to actually see it move across, but that's just, I don't think I could see it without the glasses. So but we'll see. I won't really know until, whew, thank goodness shade. I won't really know until I actually witness one, how it affects your eyes and the brightness of the sun or whatever. I don't know. We'll just see. It's very crowded today. So
hello, Kickstarter.
Say hello who?
Hello, Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. No, this is YouTube. Okay. So my mom was super adorable. She called me and I was talking to her, and she was grocery shopping at the time, and she was like, so I picked up some sun chips and some moon pies for the eclipse.
Moving closer.
Ooh. See? Sun chips, moon pies. This is what the eclipse will probably look like.
I think it'll be from their other side.
Oh. So anyways, yeah.
Wait, can you do that again?
Oh, now he's gotta watch it. Yeah, see? I gotta go on the side.
I can't see a thing in these.
Okay, stand back up. So anyways, this is my brother. By the time I get this edited, you may have seen video of his wedding. So yeah, that's him. This is Ian.
Bye, strangers.
There's nothing I can do, a total eclipse of the heart.
Out there already, Rob?
I'm also showing you real quick. This is my shirt. Since I was on the path less traveled, the path of totality, and it has the date. So my mom got us some fun shirts at Walmart. Okay guys, so my mom got these cups at Wendy's. They say total solar eclipse, August 21st, 2017. On the back it says, I experienced a total solar eclipse. Where were you when the light went out? But it's a color changing. So I'm going to put it over here in the freezer. And then whenever I pull it out, you will see it be black. Magic. To clarify, I meant it will be black, which is like magic, not that this is black magic. That would be super freaky. You can see it's starting to get black. It's getting darker as I look at it, actually. That's really interesting. And it'll turn completely black, which I'll show you in a minute. So here you go, folks. It's black now. And you can see where I just touched it. It's already getting light again.
What's that?
If you wrap your hand around it. It's a hand print. I just love cups like this. So it's 11:58. There's over an hour until totality, complete totality. If you look through the glasses, I can't see squat right now. Okay, there it is. I don't know if you can actually see it on the camera screen, but there's a tiny little bite out of the sun there. You can see now there's like a huge chunk out of the sun. See? So I put milk in my cup. That's just gross, man. This just looks really nasty. So we're walking through the carport. There's wasps that like to fly around the house, and also there's a little bit of a hill back here, so I wanted to get up and out of the way of things so we can see a little better. So we found a little hill and left our chairs up there. And then we started walking away, me and Ian and Hershey did. And we all started laughing. We were like, hopefully no one steals these. We're not even thinking about it. I mean, it's a little town, so hopefully people are nice enough to not steal our stuff. Sometimes growing up in a nice small town in Kentucky leaves you doing funny things. One time in Texas, I set my purse down on a bench and stepped like 2 feet away to get a picture taken. Someone was like, oh my gosh, you left your purse there. And I was like, yeah. They're like, you can't do that. I was like, it's gonna be okay, guys. So anyways, let's examine. Can we see the sun? Apparently it has like a third of it out of it now. Oh, you cannot tell in this video. I don't have any sunscreen on. I should really put some sunscreen on because I got burned really bad yesterday when I walked the bridge. I'm not even sure if I'm in this shot because like usually I say that, and you know me from watching, if you've ever watched any of my videos, it's like a constant thing of like, I don't know, can you see me? I'm not in the shot, but these you can't see anything except for the sun. It has to be really bright. Okay, now I can peek under them and see. But yep, this is how I'm posted right now. I got my phone and my vlogging camera and my glasses, and I'm just watching the moon overtake the sun. I was just telling my mom and my grandmother, just like even looking through these glasses, I feel like my eyes feel strained from how many times I've looked at the sun today. So it's a little crazy, but yeah. I've looked at the sun. Every time I've looked through these, I have to say, it's really tempting whenever it's an eclipse. Like I keep wanting to glance up and be like, can I see any moon covering sun? But yeah, if you ever get to experience eclipse, don't do that, because even just looking through these, my eyes hurt. Like they're feeling strained, so I'm taking a break. So we're walking from the house up to the school here. Daddy, this was your elementary school, right? This is where you went to elementary school. So, you know, like a lot of times parents and grandparents joke, they're like, I had to trudge, you know, 50 miles to school in 10 feet of snow. My dad really liked to make that joke on us because there's his house that he grew up in versus his school right there. So he'd be like, man, I had to walk to school. It was the worst. So this is some of the shadows from the leaves on this tree here. And Harshie was showing me a picture on the internet earlier. So the shadows start to have a piece cut out of what would usually be light because the sun is partially covered up. So you get this kind of crescent effect going on.
Troy, you want to film over here?
Sure. And then what's this?
I start putting together very tinily. You see how in the little square it's like filling in the top portion?
Kind of. I feel like I can see it better with the leaves. But yeah.
You see
No,
that
actually,
little
yeah.
crescent
Wow, I
there?
can see that. Yeah, I can see little crescents. It's cool.
Yep.
Where's the set crescent? Do it again.
If I do this and then start bringing it in, you see a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Harshie's been in 3 eclipses now. This is her 3rd one. So she's telling us some of the, this is like turning into an educational scientific vlog. So she was saying you can see your hair, let me flip this around so I can see what I'm showing you. You can see like more individual strands of hair than you would usually just see like a blob basically. So your like shadow gets more defined. Ian, hold your watch out again, like show me your shadow. He was saying you can't usually see
you can
your...
even see like where the hairs of my arm are that are starting to show up a little bit clearly.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, so your shadow gets pretty crisp. That's cool. And like, wait, put your sunglasses, like he was saying, you can also see like, even though the sunglasses are thin, you can start to see their shadow, even though it's just a thin little line. We're laughing. There's some vultures that are circling my grandmother's house.
Do you notice
like,
the vultures?
It's okay, buddies. It's gonna get a little bit dark soon, so just warning you.
I'm gonna get this.
Well, okay, I don't know if you can tell very much. It still looks pretty bright on this camera. Yeah. But it's... Okay, now I'm in the shade, so this really looks dark. It looks really weird. It's like almost hazy, kind of. It's just gray looking outside. Let me look up at the sun. Oh my goodness, it's almost completely covered now. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Let's see. You can see that's getting more covered. Look, that's what the sun actually looks like, is right there. It looks like a little tiny sliver. I really don't think this camera is doing it justice, but Harshie just made a very good observation, which is that, say what you said? She's taking a selfie. She says it looks like you're living in an Instagram filter. She really does. I don't think the camera's capturing it, but it just seems really weird out. One thing I wanted to say
is that's like a lot brighter white than if you go like this. Scoot it on over onto the thing. You can see the curved base near the handle.
Before
the trees
really
casting a
gray
shadow
when you
down.
turned it.
We're gonna see what of my shadow you can see.
Someone's
What do I
like
do?
light
Have
came
my
on.
head
Says,
sideways?
you see that?
Is that working?
Yeah.
Director there, Ian.
Eyelashes.
Ian, how do I need to move my head?
Down.
Down?
Yeah, like towards me. Okay. And then tilt down. Tilt
Blink.
down a little bit further. and
Blink.
I'll
You can
see your eyelashes.
really
Yes.
Oh wow, you really can see every hair too. It's amazing. Some of us has a rooster down that way, and it's getting dark, and they said birds would start acting weird. You can hear more bugs now. Can you hear more bugs now? Yeah. The bugs are getting louder, and we heard a rooster crow. So it's getting kind of weird out. We really do live in the twilight zone. Let's see. Updated shot of it. We're getting, yep, look at that little tiny sliver. That's all that's left. It's at like, I don't know, 90% totality right now. It's about to get really dark outside. Wow, okay, this is not capturing it right, but this is amazing. There's like a sunset effect all around. It just got so dark. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. The street lights came on. There's bugs sounding everywhere like at night, but you can see planets in the sky. I highly doubt you can see one here. Actually, you might be able to. Right there is a planet. I think it's Mars or Venus. And then whichever one is not Mars or Venus is over here. There's like sunset all around. It's amazing. Wow. And the sun is coming back out. Wow. You can see a little dot again. It's getting bright out again. Wow. Wow. It's getting light so fast. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is amazing. This is legitimately the coolest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. And then we were saying we think it probably dropped like 15 degrees. And this lighting is still not normal. Like you can see like really weird shadows. It's just amazing looking out here. This is so cool. So yeah, people were like cheering. Oh, like if you didn't know what that was?
You just came outside. Why is it dark?
Yeah, it's just like
the moon gone. Like I would be coming up with
that would, yeah, that'd be really freaky. You'd be thinking it was like a circular, perfectly circular cloud or something. I don't know, but that was really cool. I feel like already there's not as many bug sounds.
Yeah.
It's like gotten quieter. I mean, right when it was happening, everyone was like so hyped. Like people down at the house over there were like, "Wah!" It was really cool. Wow, I understand why people would drive so long to come see this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we should.
Did you get them?
Here, put it down. I want to see if we can see. You can see my arm hair too.
Yeah, we know.
That's
What
like,
arm hair?
We sure enjoyed having.
what is going on? Okay, well, this side.
arm. You gotta get off the top of your hand.
No, look at that. I don't have hair on my hands. I have hair on my arm. Bye bye, Smoon. There's the crescent effect again. Will you hold this for me, Ian, while I do my finger? Is it good enough
I
to
think
see
pull
it?
your hand up a little higher.
spread.
There you go. You can see.
Note the crescent's on the other
I
side
feel
of
like-
where they
Maybe
were.
make them smaller pinpoints.
I feel like you can
Smaller,
see
you
it.
can get it. Yeah, you can see it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. A few
Cool.
specks in there.
Thank you.
Total eclipse of the heart.
So we're gonna head back home now. We really didn't have any traffic issues getting here. The only thing I would film again is if there was like a traffic issue getting back, just to see if there's like a lot of people on the road. But yeah, we're gonna head home. So that's all for today. It was the coolest thing I have ever witnessed in my life, and I will probably travel to Texas in 7 years to see another one because it was so cool. Which is cool because my brother and his wife live in Texas, so hopefully I can just go stay with them. Also, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something about eclipses if you've never been in one, or can just reminisce back on the eclipse because this probably won't get posted for a while. If you did get to witness this eclipse, because it went from the west coast to the east coast of the US, and it is over now everywhere in the US. And then Ma actually gets the NASA channel, so we were able to watch the NASA channel's coverage of the eclipse today. Okay, so whenever I said there was gonna be a lot of traffic, okay, this road is like usually like got 4 cars at a time on it.
Another way for 2, Rob.
And wow. Eclipse traffic, man, eclipse traffic. You can't really see it very well from here, but it's like a parking lot down there. Oh my goodness, and it just curves around. And my dad was saying that's like for 15 miles, it's like that.
It's gonna be longer than that. It's 15 miles back to Nortonville.
Wow.
Quarter mile, merge onto I-69 South.
Glad we're not going that way. We're now a half hour away and it's backed up again.